Hello dear students, in today's video we will be solving questions from the lesson Disaster Management from Class 10 Science Part 2 textbook. So let's start. Class 10 Science Part 2, Lesson number 10, Disaster Management. Chapter 10. Disaster Management. Exercise. Question 1. Complete the table. Motor accident, landsliding, forest fire, theft, riot, war, epidemic, drought, locust attack, financial crisis, flood, famine. The answer is on the next slide, and you can also click the link below in the description to get a high-quality image of the answer. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Continuation of the answer is given directly. Question 2. Write notes. Sub-question 1. Disaster Management Authority. Answer. Point 1. In case of disaster management, there should be an attempt to minimize the losses. Point 2. Authority has been established at the level of the government. Point 3. Disaster Management Act 2005 has been passed in our country. Point 4. At the district level, District Collector is responsible for disaster management and implementation of rehabilitation schemes. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 5. Collector is responsible for planning, coordinating and controlling the implementation of rehabilitation program, gives out necessary instructions and reviews the entire system. Point 6. District Collector is also responsible for designing the schemes for each district, separately for each type of disaster and getting those sanctioned from state-level authorities. Point 7. District Control Unit is established immediately either after the impact of disaster or getting intimation about it. It receives information about various aspects of disaster, keeps continuous contact with various agencies. Sub-question 2. Nature of disaster management. Answer. Point 1. Taking into consideration the nature and scope of disaster, three aspects of disaster are important for common citizens. A. Phase of emergency. Important character of this phase is that maximum lives can be saved by quick actions during this phase only. Various actions like search and rescue operations, medical assistance, first aid, restoring communication services, removing the people from affected area are expected in this phase. Gravity of disaster can be estimated in this phase only. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. B. Transitional phase. Rehabilitation work starts in this phase after subsidence of any type of disaster. It includes clearing of debris, restoring water supply, repairing roads, etc., so that it helps to bring normalcy in public life. C. Reconstruction phase. People reconstruct their buildings and facilities like roads and water supply are restored. Farming practices are restarted. However, it takes a long time for reconstruction. Sub-question 3. Mock drill. Answer. Point 1. Mock drill is a practice to check the preparedness of facing the disaster as early as possible. Point 2. Virtual or apparent situation of disaster is created to check the reaction time for any type of disaster. Point 3. Mock drill helps to check the efficiency of the system prepared for disaster redressal. Point 4. Mock drill is observed and performed under trained personnel who check execution of plan designed for disaster redressal. Point 5. It is arranged in various schools by the firefighters to create awareness during fire. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 6. It includes demonstrations like extinguishing fire, rescuing the people trapped at higher floors of buildings, rescuing the persons whose clothing have caught fire, etc. Point 7. Such activities are also organized by police force and voluntary organizations. Sub-question 4. Disaster Management Act, 2005. Answer. Point 1. National Disaster Response Force has been established as per the Disaster Management Act 2005. Point 2. Divisions of these forces are working in the Army. Point 3. Overall, 12 divisions are working in the country. Point 4. Its headquarters is in Delhi and it is in action all over the country with the help of Army. Point 5. In Maharashtra, National Disaster Response Force is in action through State Reserve Police Force. Point 6. Personnel of this force have substantial contribution in rescue work in disasters like cyclones, cliff sliding, building collapse, etc. Question 3. Answer the following questions. Sub-question 1. Explain the role of District Disaster Control Unit after occurrence of any disaster. Answer. Point 1. At the district level, the district collector is responsible for disaster management and implementation of rehabilitation schemes. Point 2. District Control Unit is established immediately either after the impact of disaster or getting information about it. Point 3. It reviews about various aspects of disaster, keeps continuous contact with various agencies like Army, Air Force, Navy, Telecommunication Department, paramilitary forces, etc. for getting help. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 4. It is also responsible for coordinating with various voluntary organizations for their help in disaster management. Point 5. It tries to establish the normal condition and proper rehabilitation as early as possible. Sub-question 2. Give the reasons for increase in human disasters after the World War II. Answer. Point 1. Planet Earth has experienced many natural disasters. Point 2. Most of the disasters are unpredictable situations that have occurred in the Asian continent and the regions of Pacific Ocean. Point 3. In reality, previous problems of several years have been fears. Point 4. Due to population explosion, the basic needs is increased after the World War II. Point 5. Condition of instability arises in the country due to various reasons like economic inequality, racial and religious differences, etc. Point 6. Incidences like terrorism, abduction, social differences have been a routine now. Point 7. Nuclear testing is being done by many countries and use of nuclear energy has increased, resulting in climatic changes. Sub-question 3. Which are the objectives of disaster management? Answer. Objectives of disaster management are as follows. Point 1. To minimize the loss of life caused during the disaster and to save people from those disasters. Point 2. To supply essential commodities to the affected people to reduce the impact of disaster. Point 3. To rehabilitate the affected people to get back to their normal life. Point 4. To take precautionary measures to avoid the future occurrence of the disaster. Sub-question 4. Why is it essential to get the training of first aid? Answer. Point 1. The first aid training is extremely necessary for every citizen. Point 2. Use of this knowledge is useful for offering help to the people around facing any disaster and injury. Point 3. The first aid measures differ from person to person according to the type and intensity of disaster. Point 4. Victims of disaster need to be offered some primary help before actual medical treatment. First aid is useful in such circumstances. Point 5. First aid training can help in saving life in actual disaster time. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 6. First aid training helps people to face disaster with courage, maintain their morale and give psychological support, which can be provided to them by the people trained in first aid. Sub-question 5. Which different methods are used for transportation of patients? Why? Answer. Point 1. Cradle method, useful for children and underweight victims. Point 2. Carrying piggyback, Useful for carrying patients who are unconscious. Point 3. Human crutch method. If one of the legs is injured, the victim should be supported with minimum load on the other, e.g. Point 4. Pulling or lifting method. This is used for carrying an unconscious patient through a short distance. Point 5. Carrying on forehand chair. This is useful when support is needed for the part below the waist. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 6. Carrying on two-hand chair. Useful for those patients who cannot use their hands but can hold their body upright. Point 7. Stretcher. In an emergency, if a conventional stretcher is not available, then a temporary stretcher can be made using bamboos, blanket, etc. Question 4. On the basis of the structure of Disaster Management Authority, form the same for your school. Answer is on the next slide. Answer is given directly. Question 5. Write down the reasons, effects and remedial measures taken for any two disasters experienced by you. Answer. 1. Disaster. Bus fell from the overbridge into the flowing river. Causes. Point 1. The bridge had become weak. Point 2. The bridge was not repaired earlier despite of threat of falling down. Point 3. The driver was driving bus at a reckless speed and he lost control over it. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Effects. Point 1. Some passengers died, drowned and some of them were severely injured. Point 2. The wall of the bridge got damaged. Remedial measures. Point 1. Villagers residing near the river rushed for help. Point 2. Survivors were given first aid immediately and were rushed to nearby hospitals. Point 3. The collector, social organizations came to the accident spot and provided help. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Two. Disaster. Accident of a four-wheeler on the road. Causes. Point 1. Overspeeding of the vehicle. Point 2. Driver was talking on his cell phone while driving and suddenly lost control over the vehicle. Effects. Point 1. Persons in the vehicle got severely hurt. Point 2. Driver died on the spot. Point 3. Passengers did not use seat belt, hence the injuries were severe. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 4. Vehicle caught fire after banging on the nearby shop. Remedial measures. Point 1. Victims were immediately taken in an ambulance to nearby hospital after providing first aid. Point 2. Police were informed. Question 6. Which different aspects of disaster management would you check for your school? Why? Answer. Following are the things that can be checked. Point 1. First aid box to provide first aid to victims of injuries. Point 2. Fire extinguisher to extinguish fire in case of emergency. Point 3. Source of pure water for drinking if people are stuck up. Point 4. Stretcher and wheelchair to carry children to hospital. Point 5. Emergency exits are clear for evacuation in case of any disaster. Point 6. Practice of mock drills at regular intervals. Point 7. Emergency numbers to be on every floor and easily visible. Question 7. Identify the type of disaster. A. Terrorism. B. Soil erosion. C. Hepatitis. D. Forest fire. E. Famine. F. Theft. Answer. Point 1. Terrorism and theft are man-made disasters. Point 2. Hepatitis and forest fires are biological disasters. Point 3. Famine and soil erosion are geophysical disasters. Question 8. Some symbols are given below. Explain those symbols. Which disasters may occur if those symbols are ignored? Answer is on the next slide. Answer. Point 1. Toxic or irritant. If toxic or harmful chemical or gas is carried through cylinders. If ignored, can cause leakage and lead to severe damage. Point 2. Danger. If there is a danger to life, this symbol is used. If ignored, can cause loss of life. Point 3. Harmful for aquatic life. Chemical effluents if left in water can cause loss of aquatic life. Point 4. Dangerous for health, especially for tobacco and alcohol. If ignored, can cause cancer. Point 5. Material causing skin corrosion/burns. Corrosive to metals. If ignored, can cause skin corrosion. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 6. Oxidizer. Contact can cause damage to metals. Point 7. Inflammable. If any highly inflammable material is carried through a vehicle, then this tag is used. If ignored, can cause fire. Point 8. Explosive material. If a vehicle is carrying explosive material, then this symbol is used. If ignored, can cause explosion. Point 9. gas is stored under pressure. If ignored, can cause gas leakage and damage. Question 9. Explain that. Why is it said like that? Sub-question A. Mock drill is useful. Answer. Point 1. Mock drill is a practice to check the preparedness of facing the disaster as early as possible. Point 2. Virtual or apparent situation of disaster is created to check the reaction time for any type of disaster. Point 3. Mock drill helps to check the efficiency of the system prepared for disaster redressal. Point 4. Mock drill is observed and performed under trained personnel who check execution of plan designed for disaster redressal. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Point 5. It is arranged in various schools by the firefighters to create awareness during fire. Point 6. It includes demonstrations like extinguishing fire, rescuing the people trapped at higher floors of buildings, rescuing the persons whose clothing have caught fire, etc. Point 7. Such activities are also organized by police force and voluntary organizations. Sub-question B. Effective disaster management makes us well prepared for future. Answer. Point 1. Disaster management is achieving or time to time improving the ability to face the disasters through scientific and careful observations and analysis of data. Point 2. It involves collecting the information about intensity of disaster and probable sites of disaster through predictive intensity maps and hazard maps respectively. Point 3. It also includes getting special training for disaster management. Point 4. Preparedness is a plan chalked out so as to get the quick response from general public and administration. Question 10. Complete the following chart. Answer is given directly. Question 11. Following are the pictures of some disasters. How will be your pre- and post-disaster management? In case you face any of those disasters? A. Answer. Point 1. The disaster is a leakage of cooking cylinder gas. Point 2. This may cause suffocation, difficulty in breathing, and can lead to fire. Point 3. Open the door and windows, switch off electric supply and close the cylinder knob. B. Answer. Point 1. Here the disaster is fighting between children. Point 2. There may be abusive language used and can lead to noise pollution. Also, it can lead to serious injuries. Point 3. We will stop them immediately and separate them. Point 4. Understand the root cause of quarrel and guide them accordingly. Point 5. We will try to explain to them the importance of friendship. Point 6. If anybody is hurt, first aid should be provided. C. Answer. Point 1. The disaster here is heavy rains and flooding. Point 2. To prevent water logging, we should keep manholes open for drainage. Point 3. Rescuing people from the water-logged areas by using ropes, boats, etc. Point 4. Temporary shelter should be given to affected people. Essential commodities should be provided. Point 5. Electric supply should be restored at the earliest. D. Answer. Point 1. The disaster is a cyclone. Point 2. Forecast of the approaching cyclone can be helpful in evacuating the main areas of the disaster. Point 3. There may be incidents of uprooting of trees, building collapse, etc. Point 4. Rescue operation for the victims should be immediately arranged. Point 5. Temporary shelters should be given to the victims.
Great video. Mom.
Yes.
I found the good channel for study.
Great. Like the video, share it to your school friends. Subscribe to it. But what's the channel's name?
Wings of Fire Academy.